Back again. We're working on our Bernat crochet vest using Bernat bamboo yarn. I love this yarn. I just gotta take a break and just feel it. Yeah, it's awesome. Okay, back to reality. We are working on the front band of the left front. And we did the front band, the very first section we did the thing that says next row, chain 2, do half double crochets. So we did all that. Now it says turn. When you're ready for the next row, it says chain 2 does not count as stitch, double crochet through the back post in each stitch to the end of the row. DCBP. That's something new, isn't it? I've never done it before, but we're going to figure it out together. We're brave and strong. Now, remember when it said the first chain 2 does not count as a stitch? So if you're wanting to double check and make sure you did the right number of stitches across where you just worked and you want to count, remember, don't count that first little loop. So 1, 2, 3, and just count across those posts there to count your stitches, but don't count that first little loop that was the 2 chains. That does not count as a stitch. So after you make sure you have the right number of stitches, and remember we worked all along there and then we continued up the chain. So now our chain is not a chain anymore. It's like a little strap here. And now it says chain 2 again. Why do I keep losing my end? Dang it. There it is. Alright, there's my end. Chain 2. 1, 2. Now we're ready to do our first double crochet through the back post. So if you want to know how to do a double crochet through the back post, look at your instructions, go back to the first page, and look there where it tells you your instructions. Double crochet through the back post. It says, let's just do it like it says. I'm going to pull these things out of the way so hopefully you can see what I'm doing. It says yarn over, hook, yarn over the hook. Draw up a loop around the post of the next stitch. So it's not this stitch, it's that stitch right there, the next stitch right there. Draw up a loop around the post of the next stitch at the back of the work, inserting the hook from right to left. So we are going to go around the post through the back from right to left. So let's do that again so you can see it hopefully. We're going through the back of the post. So first you got to find the post. There's the post. So I'm going to go down through the back, in between, off to the right of the post. And I'm going to come through the fabric and go around to the back. And I'm going to pull up a loop. So I'm pulling a loop around that post from the back. There. So now I have 3 loops. I'm going to do it again. Don't worry. You'll be able to see it better next time, hopefully. Because I'm learning it. Now, it says yarn over hook and draw through 2 loops on the hook. And then yarn over hook and draw through that again. Because it says to do that twice. Yay! Double crochet through the back post made. That's my very first one. So now we're going to have to work through that post. We're going to do another one. I think we're going to do this all the way across the row. Let's see what it says on my instructions. Yes, double crochet through each stitch to the end of the row. Double crochet through the back post on each stitch. So we're going to do that over and over. We're going to be really good at this by the time we're done with this row. That's one thing I like about Bernat patterns. When they teach you something new, they make you do it over and over again instead of just once. So you really get to learn it. So I'm going to bring my camera down a little bit so it's pointing up. And I'm going to bring my hook up so you can see it with the green background. Maybe that'll help. Bring it up a little bit more. Alright, let's do another double crochet through the back post. So we're on the front and we're going to be working through the back right there. So you wrap, do a yarn over, And then instead of going through the front up here, we're going to go through the back. So we're not going through the front, we're going through the back. So you're going to go, see that little hole right there that I'm coming through? That's a hole off to the right of the post. I'm going to come through the back like that, and then I'm going to go across that post and then back out. So let me see if I can show you with a pencil, because it's hard to see with this clear hook. What we're doing is we're coming through that hole right there. We're coming through that hole that's off to the right of the post, and then we're coming across the post and we're going back through to the back. So we're picking up that post. You see how it's coming through? Hopefully you can see that. So that's where the hook is going to be going. So let me do it again. Put that up there. Wrap it first, and then we go through the back off to the right of that post. Then we come across the post out to the back, and we grab the yarn, and we're going to pull the yarn through all that stuff and make sure it doesn't come through underneath the loop that you made earlier. Now you have 3 loops, and then we pull it through 2, and we pull it through 2. Now I've done 2 double crochets through the back post. Nice, I'm learning it. And remember, you don't count that little 2 chain we did at the beginning as a stitch. I'm going to do another one. I'm going to pull my light back this way so it's not so brash. Seems like it's kind of bright today. Let me pull it over there. Maybe you can see it better this time. I'm going to try it a different way. Try it again. Wrap it. And first you got to find your post. So I did that post, then I did that post. So now I'm working through this post, coming through the back off to the right of the post. Then you go across the post, out through the back. You wrap it and you pull it through all those little holes. And now you have 3 on your hook, and you're working through the back here. Pull it through 2, pull it through 2. So that's a double crochet through the back post. Now I know how to do it, and you know how to do it. It's always fun to learn something new. So we're going to do those all the way across the row, and after you do a few, it starts to flow. It's not so bad. So it kind of helps me, since I'm learning this for the first time, it kind of helps me if I tilt my fabric off to the side a little bit. Make sure you're just getting the post and you're not getting the stitch underneath it. Yeah, I kind of like working sideways a little bit. So before you work your stitch, make sure you're finding the posts in there. There's a post, there's a post. It would be easier to see the posts if they were double crochet posts, but we got to work with what we got. And always remind yourself as you're working this project, since we're using Bernat bamboo yarn, to not pull the yarn too tight, because this yarn is, uh-oh, I did a half. I don't want a half, I want a double. There. This yarn is, I wouldn't call it fragile. I'd call it precious. Yeah, this is a precious yarn. So you don't want to stretch it out and make it get damaged as you work it. Work it, baby, work it. Alright, so now you know how to do double crochet it through the back post, and so do I. So do those all the way across the row, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!